What is up, everybody? Welcome to another video. We're gonna be discussing the fight that's going to happen this weekend on June 5th or 4th here in the United States between George Kambosos versus Devin the Dream Haney. I mean, this is gonna be a big fight. This weekend is gonna be for undisputed. It's gonna be for all the straps. Whoever comes out as the winner is going to be a new undisputed champion in the Fort Bell era. That is crazy. I'm so happy because there's a lot of people who are actually going for undisputed, which is good. You know, a lot of people need to go and challenge themselves and go for greatness, such as Devin Haney. Yes, Devin Haney didn't go undisputed fighting each champion and taking the belt from every champion like Canelo or Errol Spence is doing, but he is still fighting pretty much the best in his weight class, other than Tank Davis. Loma's out there too, but Kambosos has showed that he is no slouch. He looks ready, he looks focused, he looks like he wants to win, man. He looks really determined to take the W here. Devin Haney has the judges against him. He's fighting in Kambosos' home. You know, Devin Haney is going to go to the opponent's own backyard, and Kambosos is no slouch, man. He's really good. A lot of people are sleeping on Kambosos, man. This guy has mentality. He is sharp. He just wants to do great things, and he just wants to be the best, man. He is determined to win. He looks focused. He looks confident, and I have a feeling that George will pull this one. I have a feeling George will beat Devin the Dream Haney because Devin Haney has showed some weaknesses in his last fights against Jorge Linares. He got rocked. He couldn't take out little Jojo Diaz, who's a lot smaller than Devin Haney, and he couldn't take out who else? Gamboa. You know, he went out 12 rounds with Gamboa, and the problem is that shown that he has some flaws. Same thing with George Kambosos, but George Kambosos has, in my opinion, he's older, he's more mature, and he's fought Tio, which I think is the hardest. I think George Kambosos has the best resume out of, Devin Haney, because Tio's up there. I mean, Tio was no slouch either. Tio defeated Loma, so Tio is no slouch, man. George Kambosos, he's really confident, but Devin the Dream Haney, he's going out there without his dad, man. That is really tough because his dad has always been by his corner in every fight, and him not being in his corner in one of his most biggest fights, it's gonna be let's see how Devin Haney takes this. Let's see how he reacts to this when he's in the corner in between rounds against George Kambosos. George Kambosos, he's fast. He has sparred against one of the greats. He reminds me a lot of Manny Pacquiao. His movement, his footwork, his speed, his combos. He is sharp. Kambosos is really sharp. He's fast. He has really fast hands, and he's proved that he has the power to knock you down. He knocked down Tio in the first round. So you can tell that Kambosos does have the power to take you down, and I believe that he will be able to take down Devin Haney. This will not end in a knockout because both of these fighters, they don't have the power to knock each other out. I think this is more of a it's gonna go to a decision. Devin Haney's gonna utilize his jab, and George Kambosos is gonna try to hit him with that left hook with his footwork and his angles, and try to see if he could get him, and try to take away Devin Haney's jab. But if if George Kambosos doesn't respect Haney's power and he goes in there and gets inside and he could do damage to Devin Haney, man. He could do damage, and so in my opinion, I have this fight. George Kambosos. I got George Kambosos winning via the judges on the scorecards. I just don't see this fight ending before the 12, man. This is gonna go all 12. It's gonna be a chess match. Yeah, man. George Kambosos versus Devin Haney is gonna be a banger, and it's gonna be a exciting. So, good luck to both fighters, and let the best man win.